Welcome back, Wheel Watchers, to another journey into the archives of America's game. Today we're dialing the time machine all the way back to Christmas Day, 2014. Can you believe it's been that long? We're unpacking the full holiday episode from December 25th, 2014. And let me tell you, this one is a festive treat filled with incredible highs and some truly heart-stopping moments. The stage is set, decorated with twinkling lights and holiday cheer. Pat and Vanna are looking as sharp as ever, ready to give away some serious cash and prizes. Our three contestants for this special Christmas episode are ready to spin the big wheel. We have Matt, a cheerful guy with a contagious laugh. Sarah, who's hoping to win big for her growing family. And David, a cool and collected player who seems to have a strategy from the very first toss-up. The first toss-up puzzle, worth a cool $1,000, flashes on the board. The category is Thing. Letters start popping up. LTS, it's a quick one. David buzzes in with Holiday Wish List. Bang. Just like that, he's on the board with a grand and ready to start the first round. What a way to kick off the show. He gets to start the first proper round, and you can already feel the competitive spirit in the air. The category for round one is Same Letter. This is always a tricky one, but can lead to some big solves if the contestants get on a roll. David spins the wheel, and it lands on a respectable $600. He calls a T. Vanna reveals 3 of them on the board. He's already up to $1,800 just from one letter. He decides to buy a vowel, and E3Es appear, bringing his total down a bit, but revealing a huge chunk of the puzzle. He spins again, landing on the $500 right next to the big one. He calls an R for R's. Unbelievable. He's racking up the cash. Buys another vowel. And oh, just one. Oh, he spins again, this time hitting $700. Calls an S, and there are 2 of them. His total for the round is climbing fast. The puzzle is starting to look very solvable. It's something like sparkling, shimmering, shining stars. David looks confident, spins one more time, and it's a risky move. He lands on the express wedge. Now, for those who don't remember, the express wedge is a huge risk-reward play. If he calls a correct consonant, he gets $1,000 per letter and can keep calling consonants for a grand each without spinning, as long as he doesn't call a dud. But if he misses, he goes bankrupt. The audience holds its breath. David decides to go for it. He calls a K. Vanna walks over and turns 1K. He's still in it. Then he calls an L, 1L, then an N, 2 Ns, the G, the M. He's clearing the board. It's an incredible run. He solves it. Sparkling, shimmering, shining stars. What a performance. He banks a massive total for the first round, leaving Matt and Sarah in the dust. That express wedge play was a masterclass in calculated risk. Round 2 is the prize puzzle round, and the category is Place. This is where things can really turn around. The prize on offer is a trip to a sunny destination, a perfect escape from the winter cold. Sarah gets to start this round, and she needs to make up some ground. She starts with a good spin, landing on $900. She calls for an end-to-ends pop-up. A great start. She spins again and lands on $650, calling a T3Ts. She's building a nice little pot of money. She decides to buy, and Vanna touches the board and 5 A's light up. The puzzle is really opening up now. It's looking like a fantastic vacation. ... Double quotes something. Again, carefully avoiding the bankrupt. She lands on $500 and calls a C yes to C's. She's got a good feeling about this. She buys another vowel, the I to I's. The puzzle is almost complete. Fantastic vacation at the beach. She solves it. Not only does she win the cash from the round, but she also wins that amazing trip. Her family in the audience goes wild. Just like that, she's right back in the game. Now we head into the mystery round. The category is Food and Drink. One of the 2 mystery wedges on the wheel hides a bankrupt, while the other holds $10,000. Matt hasn't had much of a chance to play yet, but he starts this round. He needs a big win to catch up to David and Sarah. His first spin is a good one. $800. He calls an S for S's. That's $3,200 right off the bat. He's looking determined. He spins again and lands on the mystery wedge. The big question? Does he flip it? The crowd is shouting, "Flip it, flip it." He looks at Pat, takes a deep breath, and goes for it. He flips the wedge, and it's the $10,000. Studio erupts. What a moment for Matt. He just needs to solve this puzzle without hitting bankrupt. But he's not done yet. He still has control of the wheel. Calls an R, there are two of them. Then he buys a vowel, the E4Es. The puzzle is something about Christmas treats. Calls a C, 3 Cs. He's on fire. Finally decides to solve freshly baked gingerbread cookies. Correct? Matt not only wins the money from the letters, but also the $10,000 from the mystery wedge. In one single round, he's gone from last place to being a serious contender. This episode is just non-stop action. What a comeback. We're flying through this episode. After another quick toss-up, it's time for the final spin of the main game. Pat gives the wheel that last spin, and it lands on the $5,000 space. Every consonant from here on out is worth big money. The category is, what are you doing? Sarah has control. She calls a G. Yes, 1G, $5,000. But she calls an N 2 N's. 10,000 more. She's got $15,000 just from 2 letters. She buys the vowel. I she calls a T nothing. Control passes to David. He calls an L to L's. That's a quick 10,000 for him. He solves it. Building a snowman. A great solve under pressure. When the dust settles, it's David who emerges as our big winner, heading to the bonus round. He had that amazing express run in the first round and held on to his lead. He spins the small wheel for his bonus prize and lands on the A in Americas. Now for the final puzzle. Pat reveals the category. Phrase. As always, he's given the letters R, S, T, L, N, and E. The puzzle board shows a 2-word phrase. The first word is completely blank. The second word has an N and an E. It looks tough. David chooses his letters C, D, M, and A. The C goes up. The M goes up. The A goes up. The puzzle now reads claim ... blank. .me. He has 10 seconds claim to fame. Claim ... Claim ... double quotes. The buzzer sounds. Time opens the envelope. What was the answer? Claim jumper. Oh, that's a tough one. A really, really tough one. And what was he playing for? Pat reveals the card. It was the $100,000. Oh, the grand prize. The audience groans. So close, yet so far. Even though he didn't solve the bonus puzzle, David still walks away with a huge amount of cash from the main game and had an absolutely incredible run. What an episode. Christmas Day 2014 delivered everything we love about Wheel of Fortune. Huge risks, massive comebacks, and puzzles that kept us guessing until the very end. Congratulations again to David, Sarah, and Matt for playing such a fantastic game. Let me know your favorite moment from this episode in the comments below. Did you think David would solve that bonus puzzle? Thanks for taking this trip down memory lane with me. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss our next classic episode deep dive. See you next time.